Call the honourable member for Hinkler.
Well, thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. And I'm very pleased to be able to speak about this MPI, because I want to speak about our electorate, my electorate of Hinkler, and the things that we are doing in that electorate that will help those people. And as promised, we've suspended Labor's flawed marine management plans, and we will create a new plan in consultation with stakeholders, one that is based on science, and is something which was very concerning for the people that work in the seafood industry in my electorate. We're providing $6.5 million for 25 research projects to ensure the continued sustainability of Australian fisheries, including expanding the status of Australian fish stocks report to include more species. And just last month, we confirmed our announcement for $4.75 million for work on Harvey Bay roads. And we've also announced funding to finish the flood repairs at the Port of Bundaberg, which is absolutely critical for the local sugar industry, an industry that employs thousands of Australians in my electorate, which was at risk from damage to the port. Money that had to be committed, and we have done it, and the work will be done. Because the Coalition understands. We understand that well-planned infrastructure, delivered in a timely manner, is vital to helping all of us get products to market. It also facilitates service delivery to regional Australia and provides long-term employment and opportunities for training and development. And so, together, over the next 10 years, the Abbott and Newman governments will spend $8.5 billion upgrading the Ailing Bruce Highway. Now, this is incredibly important for the people in my electorate. If you are an exporter, if you are in agriculture, if you are a manufacturer, if you simply want to go to the shop to buy your groceries on the weekend, you must have access to the Bruce Highway, because when it is closed due to floods, our food, our export products simply cannot make it into our region, and that is very, very important to families in my electorate. The issues that we have for business is that in Australia regulation is high, input costs are high, labour costs are high, the Australian dollar is high, and currently profits are low. And as a government, that is something that we are working to change. And repealing the carbon tax will be a great first step in helping businesses to flourish, because electricity costs are skyrocketing. The cost of refrigerant gas is skyrocketing. And right now, in my electorate, people are turning off their pumps because A, they are out of water, and B, they have already expended any possible profit they might have gained from their crops for this year. It is absolutely incredible to me that we can go from a 1 in 200-year flood at the start of last year to now have no rainfall for almost 12 months, and have cane farmers who are ploughing out their crops, which will mean a replant for next year at costs of thousands of dollars an acre. It is absolutely incredible. Currently, the estimate in the local region is a potential loss of 800,000 tonne of cane on the former estimate if it would have rained. To give you some idea of what that is $35 million turnover to the local economy. Our situation is desperate, and I would like to congratulate our Agricultural Minister and the Cabinet and all of the senior members of the team for getting the drought package over the line and distributed as soon as possible. The other thing that we need to do is cut red and green tape. And a great example came when Assistant Minister Luke Hartsucker visited the Hinkler electorate. We visited a training provider called Impact, a Job Services Australia provider, and the single biggest issue for that organisation was red tape. They are tired of expending all of their money ticking the box. They want to spend that money to find jobs, to train people for real positions. It's something that's exceptionally important to them. A root and branch review of competition laws will ensure large and small businesses have an even playing field. The free trade agreement negotiated with South Korea is excellent news for the people in my electorate, because the removal of tariffs will benefit a range of Hinkler exporters, including those in sugar, horticulture and seafood. We are also working to conclude agreements with other trading partners, and that is great news for the local electorate. But the important part is for small business, and it is around unemployment, because I don't need to tell the people in this House that jobs are sorely needed in Hinkler. Unemployment is our single biggest issue. Unemployment and financial hardship are often contributing factors in cases of marital breakdown, domestic violence, criminal activity, poor nutrition, health problems and declining school attendance. Under the Rudd and Gillard governments, unemployment in the Hinkler electorate increased from 6% in September 2007 to 9.3% in June 2013. That is compared to an unemployment rate of 5.4% for the nation, or 6% in Queensland. And as promised, we are revitalising the work for the Dole program. We will get people back to work. We will give them routine. We will give them structure, presentation skills, access to potential employers. And it is incredibly important that we provide the conditions for business to thrive so that they employ. So I thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker, for the opportunity to speak, and it's great to be part of the team, and thanks for making me welcome.
Thank the member for Hinkler, and I call the member for